try doing something cute with your hair. And not only does it start looking crazy, well, it is second to hair, which looks crazy, but yeah. So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is a Halloween coffee mug that we got from Kroger. We being me and my oldest daughter. We tend to do our grocery shopping together all the time. And it has a nice kitty on it. And on the inside it says Meowgical. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's cute. It's a really cute mug. Today's tea is a private selection cinnamon hibiscus herbal tea that is caffeine free. It's a blend of cinnamon, hibiscus, chamomile, orange peel, and herbs. It smells amazing. It smells really, really good. I don't have any of my usual milk in it. We're out of milk right now. We gotta go grocery shopping tonight. Filming night, yeah. It's a busy day today. Anyway, and it is really, really hot. But we are going to give her a sip. She's actually been sitting here for a couple of minutes. But we're going to give it a sip. See if I can get any kind of flavor out of this scalding hot tea. And then we're going to go from there. Okay, I'm getting a flavor, but I'm not sure I like it, which is terrible because I love the smell. I'm going to let it sit. We're going to let it sit, cool off a bit so I can taste it better, and then we'll go from there. You know, as usual, we'll figure out how much it has changed by the end of the video. Anyway, so today we are doing our fifth update for my Reverse Rouge, where I try to use $1,000 worth of product during the year. I'm actually doing pretty good this month. Pretty pleased for the last 2 months. And well, let's just go ahead and dive in. A lot of it's going to be hair care, but it got hit by a couple of skincare things this month, so we really, really did do good. At any rate, we're going to go ahead and get started with this Bodyworks Coconut Shea Natural Cleansing Co-Wash. This is $9.25. I used all of it this year. I love this co-wash. I have another one that I'm using right now and another one under my sink. This co-wash, my hair loves this entire line, this Coconut Shea line from Bodyworks. It loves it. So yes, I've already purchased it. Gonna purchase it again. I highly recommend it. Next, we have this Jojoba Monoi Revitalizing Conditioner, also from Bodyworks. This is worth $9.25. Again, I used $9.25 of it. This is not a favorite. This line in particular, if you have thin hair that breaks off really easy, do not get this particular line. The stuff is really thick, and I have found it very difficult to get through my hair. It tugs quite a bit. It seems to stick to the hair in some way, and it tugs, and it's very hard to get through my hair. I won't be repurchasing this. I think the only thing, I have the Jojoba Monoi mask, and I've enjoyed using it, but I have found another mask that I think I like better. So I'm probably not going to be purchasing much else from this line. Just everything I've used from it has had that thick, sticky, hard to pull through, feels like it's yanking on your hair, tugging on your hair a little bit. So yeah, I don't recommend this for anybody who has easily broken hair that is really thin, or anything of that nature that's really on the delicate side. It's probably really good if you have thick, coarse hair that doesn't break off easy, something like that, but for people with my hair, I don't recommend this. Next, we have the Reshma Beauty Henna Shampoo. I got this in a curl box. I will not be repurchasing it, and I didn't even use it as shampoo. It was okay as a shampoo. I found it a little bit drying. And I ended up using it as a body wash, which I've been doing with a number of the excess shampoos. With curly girls, we only wash our hair with shampoo maybe once a week. Sometimes some people can go longer than that. I do once a week and then I co-wash the rest of the week. So I have a ton of shampoos that I will never ever get through. So they end up going in as body washes. And this had a really good lather for that, which is also kind of concerning. These are supposed to be sulfate free, but it had a really good lather. Won't be repurchasing. This was $14.99. I used all $14.99 this year. Next, I have the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. I like this, but I have other ones that I like better, so this probably will not get repurchased. This one was $9.99. I used all $9.99 this year. But yeah, like I said, I probably won't repurchase this one at all. Next, I have these Pixi Skin Treats Glow Tonic To Go pads. I really like these pads, like the First Aid Beauty ones. They have the nice textured pads, and they're thick, so they're not really flimsy. And the alcohol, or the tonic in here, is not as drying as the First Aid Beauties. Also, they're only $18 versus $30 for the First Aid Beauty pads. So yeah, I already have another one of these. I plan to buy them again. I really, really like these a lot. And like I said, they're $18, and I used the entire $18 this year. Next, I have the Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask. You all know I love this. If you've been on this channel and any length of time, you know that this is like my favorite, one of my favorite, my holy grail skin product. And this, I use it, don't use it as a mask. I use it as a serum, so I put it underneath my moisturizer. This stuff has saved my skin more than once. Yeah, so I've already have another one. I plan to buy yet another one. I may even have one under my sink, but either way, I'm going to continue to use these. I think this one actually lasted pretty close to 6 months, give or take, this year. This was $27, and I used the entire $27 this year. Great stuff. And then I have two L'Oreal, they're pure clay masks. I love these masks. The red Algae one is my favorite. It has little particles in it that you can, when you get it off your face, you rub it around, and it takes care of the melia I get around my upper lip and around my nose. The charcoal one is okay. It's kind of thick and takes a little bit to spread. The thing is I have other charcoal ones I think I like more, and that I think that per ounce are actually a better bargain. But basically, the charcoal mask, you can tell I have a line on it just above the words Pure Clay. And I did use her all up. And this is a $12.99 mask. I used $9.78 of it. This one I used all of, so that's $12.99 there. And I would rebuy the red Algae one. I'm not so sure about the charcoal one. It would pretty much depend on whether or not I have a charcoal one available, and whether or not, if I needed one, whether or not it was easier to find than one of the other ones that I would prefer to use. All right, so we're now getting into the real nitty gritty of the bucket. This is all going to be smaller things. A couple of them are going to be on the pricier side. Anyway, so this is the Joah, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, One Wipe Tint Lip and Eye Makeup Remover. It is a pure liquid, and it actually comes in like, it has like 2 layers or 2 or 3 layers in it, and you have to shake it up so that the layers combine so that you can actually use it. I didn't like this. Honestly, it's okay. It did the job, but I much prefer the pharmacy makeup remover, makeup balm, and my eyes much prefer the pharmacy makeup balm. So I will not be repurchasing this, and it was $6.50, and I used all of it this year. Next, I have the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. As you all know, I was using this a lot. This is like my 3rd or 4th bottle of this stuff. However, when I went into Walmart one of these recently to repurchase it, they were out of the matte. All they had was the dewy, I think. And so I went online and I was going to order a couple things and they had some sort of deal. Well, when I put everything in, I didn't get the deal, so I didn't end up finishing the order. And I finally ended up picking up an e.l.f. finishing spray, which is doing fairly well. Not sure I'll repurchase that because it's more spitty. I do prefer the mister on this one than the e.l.f. Yeah, it's completely empty. But this one has a softer mist, whereas the e.l.f. has some parts. You do get some larger particles with it. The e.l.f. is also a little wetter than this. But it is a decent setting spray, and if I can easily access it, I will probably repurchase it over the e.l.f. because I really do like it. This is an $8.50 product, and I used all of it this year. It's like my second one this year. Next, I have the Cosmidex Detox Activated Charcoal Mask. I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's okay. Don't remember it being particularly special as a detox charcoal mask. I have like 3 other charcoal masks that I really enjoy right now, sitting in my bathroom. And this one is $30 for this little itty bitty 1.3 ounce tube. Now, to be fair, you don't need a whole lot of it, because, especially the way I put it on. But still, not a mask I'd repurchase just based on the price, and because I have other masks that work as well that are a lot cheaper. But $30, used it all this year. Another mask I have is this Innisfree Pore Clearing Clay Mask with super volcanic clusters. I got this in an Ipsy bag. As I recall, I haven't used this in a while. It's been sitting in the bucket for a little bit, for at least a month and a half. But as I recall, I really do like this mask, and it's actually quite affordable. So this is one that I might repurchase. I really did like it. This was $2.94, and I used it all this year as well. And yeah, I really did like this one. This one was really cool. The next item is also one of my holy grails, and that is the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm. This one is in natural mint and shea butter. It has SPF 25. I already have 2 more on the way. I have 2 open in the house that are getting ready to be added to my bucket. So this is another one of those things. This saved my lips when I first started using lip balms and trying to take care of things, and I think it did a very good job of that. I would use it once a day. I would use it at night before, when I went to bed, and that's the only time I used it at the time. And my lips were really dry and chapping and having a lot of problems at that time, and this cleared it up just with once a day. So this has become the lip balm that I buy all the time. So these next 2 I recently reviewed as part of the brand, and they're from 8 Saints. The first thing is this Desert Rose mask. I actually did like this mask. It's a reddish clay. It's very similar to the L'Oreal, though I don't recall if this had bits in it. But it did work in a lot of the same way. And if it didn't have the bits, it just didn't take care of the melia. I really did like that. However, this little itty bitty jar right here is worth $9.27, of which I used all of it this year. Too dang expensive. The same goes for this cleanser that they have. This little, I didn't notice anything particularly special about this particular cleanser. It's a swirled mud gel cleanser. This little itty bitty bottle was $10.88. Now, the math on those might be wrong, but I did try to figure it out the way I normally figure it out, so I don't think they're wrong. I would never purchase a cleanser that much. No. My Derma E is $15.50 for a large thing of it, and it does just fine for cleansing. You don't need a $20 or $30 cleanser to take care of your face. You really, really don't. The next item is this Air Repair Hydrating Serum. I believe I mentioned this one on my skincare routine video that I have just started using this. It's finally gone. It actually took me a little while. It took me over a month to get rid of it, of consistent use one time a day. I really do like this, and I do want to pick up a bottle of it. It is $26 for the full bottle. This is $3.64. I'm going to keep the little packaging to try to remind me to pick that up, just like I'm doing for the Innisfree. But I really did like this for a daytime extra boost of moisture that allowed me to use lighter moisturizer on my face. I don't like anything heavy on my face. It soaks in right away. It leaves your skin nice and soft. And apparently it has some protective stuff in it too. But I have to get the big bottle to get all that because it's all in the name of the actual serum. Really enjoy that and want to get another one. Next, I have the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. This was my favorite cleanser before I got the Derma E. I actually really do enjoy this cleanser as much as the Derma E. Unfortunately, this one's like $22 versus the $15.50, but I really do enjoy this cleanser. This is $5.50, and I used the entire $5.50 this year. I think I got this in an Ipsy bag. So, but this is a beautiful cleanser. Highly recommend it if the Derma E doesn't work for you, or if you don't mind paying a little bit more. The Derma E and this one clean up just as well, as far as I can tell. So that's why I'm sticking with the Derma E. It's cheaper and it does a decent job. But do like this, and if the Derma E didn't work, this would be the next one on the list to pick up. So next is a Crown Color sample. I'm wearing a couple of samples today, but there's still stuff in them. Yeah, wearing a couple samples today. I'm wearing them everywhere. Anyway, this came in a little 4-pack that was about $12, so this is $3 worth of stuff. Would I repurchase? I don't know. Honestly, I'm going to continue to look around for right now for other temporary colors that hopefully won't create more frizz or cause issues with the curl. This one's not nearly as bad as the wax when it comes to the curl. The gel, the wax one I can use in place of a gel and seems to work that way. I can't do that with this one. I have to add more later to get any decent color, and it does mess with the curl pattern and just makes my hair frizzier. So I'm going to keep looking around and see if I can find another type of temporary color that works for my hair, that isn't a wax, and still gives me bright color like this, but without messing with the curl pattern. But yeah, this was $3, used it all this year. Next is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. I really do like this. However, it is not available at Walmart. Looked at my Walmart, it wasn't there. So I ended up picking up a CoverGirl, which is pretty decent as well. But this one I really, really enjoyed. And if I ever pick up the setting spray again, I'll probably pick this up at the same time. My only thing is I think they could do with a smaller one at a lower price, because I didn't end up using it all up. It had to go. It's at that time. It's close to almost used up, but the brush gets kind of messy. I wish the brush was a little smaller, but overall it is a really good gel. This is a $6 product, and I used about $3 of it this year because I got it last year. Next is my Urban Decay Perversion. I love this mascara. This little mini is $11. That's one of the reasons why I love this mascara. The other is what it does for my eyes. It does a really good job of not only lengthening, but giving me volume on my eyes, and it only takes a couple of coats, whereas some of the other mascaras I have used take 3 or 4 coats to get my lashes where I really, really like them. But the Perversion one does it in like 2, sometimes if I really want to go big, 3 coats, and I really do enjoy it. I would like to purchase a new one, but I'm getting so many mascaras right now from the boxes that I probably won't do it anytime soon. I did open this up like really early in the year, and I did stretch it out as long as I could. I don't think it's all used up, but it has hit that, that point where it's getting a little goopier. And after about 4 or 5 months, you've already gone past the time you're supposed to use it. So with my sensitive eyes, I'm not risking it. So it was $11. I used the entire $11 this year. We can't really get in there to find out what I actually used, so we're just going to count it since I have to throw the thing out. Next is this little mini Maybelline Great Lash. I love using the Great Lash for a base for mascaras. I don't use it for my final, but it actually serves as a really, really nice base. I got this in one of my Walmart boxes. This is $2.58, and I used the entire $2.58 this year. So next we have the Mario Badescu Skincare Hydrating Hand Cream for skin all types. I did use this one all up. It is actually a really nice moisturizing, hydrating hand cream. I really did actually like it. However, it's also more expensive than, say, my Vaseline Intensive Care. I get the advanced therapy because I wash dishes by hand. I have problems with my feet, and I find that the advanced therapy actually takes care of those things for me just fine. So this particular little thing, I think it's about, I don't know, I'm going to say it's about 0.25 of an ounce. I'm not sure, but this, I estimated this to be about $1 worth. They have, their hand cream they got a 4-ounce one at something like, I don't know, I can't remember now. It was quite a bit. Not $4. It was a bit more than $4. So for me, it's a little expensive to use for a hand cream. So I wouldn't repurchase it. But I do love this brand. I will say that. I do have other things from this brand I love. I love their anti-acne serum. I love their glycolic cleanser. I found a mask of theirs that I'm enjoying right now. So they do have other things that I really do enjoy. Just this is a little on the pricey side for me. Then I have the Elemis Superfood Facial Wash. I picked up one of those sample boxes that they do every now and then. They don't do them all the time, but they do them every now and then. And this was my second time doing it. I do like the facial wash, but again, it's another rather pricey product, and my Derma E is cheaper. I love the smell of the superfood ones though. They are so fresh and almost minty. The scent of these is amazing. However, I'm not going to pay the price that they have. This was $3.40 for this one, and I used all $3.40 this year. And finally, I have the Kiehl's Calendula Serum Infused Water Cream. Again, made sure to use it all up. I love the little packaging of this. I'm going to probably hang on to the packaging just because it's so cute. Don't recall this being, I don't think this blew me away when I used it. It's a nice, light, moisturizing cream, but I don't think it did much for my skin. And Kiehl's is, I like Kiehl's. They have a Pore charcoal mask, one that's supposed to pull stuff out of your pores, that I really enjoy, but they're also one of those pricier brands, and I'm kind of been moving away from these pricey brands primarily because I'm finding stuff in the drugstore area of cost that work pretty well. Maybe not quite as well, but well enough that my skin has been doing really well without these pricier brands. Anyway, this is $7.10. I used the entire $7.10 this year. I don't recall if this had a really nice scent. Yeah, if it did, it was a very light scent, which is another thing that I really actually enjoyed about Kiehl's. None of their products are heavily perfumed. So if you don't mind spending more, Kiehl's is a really good brand to purchase from. They have some really decent stuff. So my 2-month total is $227.57. And for the year, I'm at $756.38, and I'm only $84 behind, which is about 1 month. Now, as you recall, I'm not sure if you recall, but the last time I did an update, let's take a look. I actually started catching up the last time that I was, last time I did an update. Last time I did an update, I was $140.68 behind. And I don't know how far behind I was prior to that, unfortunately. I do know that the first couple of updates, I was really worried about actually, actually making it. Now I'm feeling like I can. I caught up, you know, $40 or so from the last time I made an update. And we are talking about a lot of my hair care stuff starting to go out, and my hair care stuff ain't cheap either. So anyway, that is it for the day. If you're doing the Reverse Rouge, how are you doing on using your products up? I hope you're doing really well as well. Honestly, if I didn't make it this year, if I don't make it this year, I have no problems doing this again next year. I think it pushes me to make sure that I'm using my stuff. Now, obviously, this isn't going to work for things like eyeshadow and blush and stuff like that, but it works really well to get some of the stuff that you use all the time or would use all the time if you didn't have a lot of product, to get some of that stuff used up and gone. And I have noticed that it does make me focus on getting certain products out of the way. So like I get these little samples, and I honestly focus on getting these little samples out of the way because I know I can get them out of the way, and that helps build up how much I'm using as well. So it's been interesting. It's not as confining as a project pan, but in essence, it's a broad spectrum project pan through the year. I think it really works. It really, really works. Anyway, that's it for the day, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen and you're not subscribed, I hope you will subscribe. If you do subscribe, please hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload. I currently upload 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but we do have bonus videos. I do indie brand openings, although I may not be doing another one until the beginning of the year, beginning of 2020. We're going into the holiday season, and it is really hard right now because we have to start purchasing things and saving up for Christmas, for the big $250 meal we make for our kids and family for Christmas. So may not see any of that coming up anytime soon. We might, if there's a really good sale where I can get just a few things, we might. But right now, I think we're at the end of our indie brand openings. However, my son's father has finally chosen a new subscription box for him to open, and we think he's going to get a first one this month, and it is a monthly box. So everybody who loves watching my son open things will get to see him every month now, rather than every month like he was on Loot Crate. And hopefully that will come up for this month. We'll have to see. I look forward to it. Well, when I say this month, we've got a week left for October when I'm filming. So November would probably be the first box that he'll get to open. But you'll get to see it. You'll get to see it. I'm really excited to see how this particular box does for him and whether or not he likes it. He's really easy to please. So if you're interested in any of those indie brand openings, my son opening, little extra when I open mail from subscribers, things like of that nature, you'll need to be subscribed so that you'll get a notification from the bell. If you're part of my notification squad, you'll probably want to check both your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both still active. Though at this point, I can probably stop saying that if it wasn't habit. If you choose not to subscribe, well, we would be disappointed. We really, really would. However, you're always welcome back here. And when you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. Alrighty, so she has cooled down significantly. Yeah, I think I can drink this. It was really hot when we started, so it's still hot, but it's not scalding hot. You don't even see the steam coming up, so we aren't going to hopefully get burned with it now. But let's go ahead and give it a taste, and let's see if I can pick up on the flavors and whether or not I like it without getting my tongue burned. That is a very strange tea. I get the cinnamon and I get the hibiscus and chamomile, and I think they don't mix well. Either that or it's the orange that's throwing it off. I don't know. Something in it's just not right. So the flavors aren't melding very well. It feels like they're fighting to me. Yeah, I'm not a tea I'd try again. Anyway, that's it. Hope you have a great day.